Hello. So I just like to reset the intention for everything I do. It's just something I do as a practice that I like to practice. Another channel message. The energy is co-creation. Using your energy to work with another energy. Coming together in a way that is unified and harmonious. Co-creation. That's a theme that is foreign to me. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm the type of person that's used to doing things by myself, with myself, alone. But on my path and in my journey, I'm constantly paying attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, what some would call coincidences. I do not believe in coincidences. Coincidences are not a thing. They don't just happen. Everything has a divine order. There's a divine order to everything. And if you're not aware of it, you just call it a coincidence. You just take it as that's something that was supposed to happen. It's just something that's going to happen. But no, everything has divine time. Everything is divine in its own right, in its own way. Even down to me and you. That's why you ain't going to meet two people. Now, the energy, when the energy is there, the energy is there. You might see duplicate energies because energy is not created nor destroyed. That's a theme that we're going to stick with. Energy is not created or destroyed. Energy is nor created or destroyed. So yes, it's essentially about understanding the connectedness, because everything is connected. The site, the dictionary definition of co-creation is, in the context of a business, refers to a product or service design process which input from consumer plays a central role from beginning to end. This is not that ain't what I was particularly looking for. But the gist of it is, co-creation, especially in spirituality, is deep because the connection two people made, the connection two or more people made. Spirit, energy is more intense in numbers. When they say strength is strength in numbers, it's some heaviness to that. It's some fact to that. Because it absolutely is strength in numbers. It absolutely is strength in numbers. And I believe that's part of the reason why they fight so hard for us to not come together as people. Because if we as a people realize the unity, there would be no divide. It would be no divide. It would be no need to, you wouldn't see people separately from yourself. If if there was no divide, nobody would experience each other separately from themselves. And that's what the gist of spirituality is. Not seeing people separate from yourself, because you are in essence the people that you see. Everybody is a projection of you. It's a projection of you. A mental projection. Everything you experience is something that you thought of. It's a thought. It's a thought. Therefore, thought creates your reality. When you get deep in that understanding, You can't go back to not knowing. That's why they say ignorance is bliss, because it sure the fuck is. It sure the fuck is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Because you can't go back to not knowing. And it's a collective. It's been a collective awakening taking place, because a while ago, when you spoke on spirituality or occult practices and things, it was forbidden. It was hidden. These practices and things were done behind closed doors. You go to a occultist, a shaman, a healer, get a tarot reading done. These things were taboo. These things were hidden practices. Now, it make you wonder pay attention to how watered down things are. And if you're not able to discern, you're going to get lost in the sauce. It's important to know how to discern through the energies that you see and that you experiencing. Because a lot of these so-called card readers, it's all about the hype. It's all for the hype. It's all for the likes and the views. It's all for it's a trend right now. When in reality, spirituality is something you can pick up and put down when you want to. This is a walk of life. This is a way of being. This is a way of thinking. I'm sitting here looking at this some of my notes that I took notes on. This is from July 25th, 2018. Notes from the Book of God. Chapter 1 is God is Spirit. The three major Western religions was Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The fact that I'm on this page of this book speaking about what I'm speaking about at this particular time, on this particular day, somebody needs to hear this. This is a topic in somebody's mind, in somebody's heart, in somebody's head, in somebody's field. Disclaimer, my pronunciation might not be proper of particular words, but read the room and understand the energy. Read between the lines if you need to. And if you just need clarity like that, ask me. Feel free to ask me. Find a way to ask me. Greek, pneuma, spirit is breath, or Hebrew, ruah, air. That concept right there, the spirit is the breath. Mind, body, soul. Spirit, mind, very, very close related. Spirit and the mind is very closely related. The body, material. Soul, infinite. The breath or the air in motion is the prana of the Hindus, and the ba of ancient Egyptian. The Ba was the second of the 7 divisions of the psychic nature. Atoms are bundles of energy. Energy then is the root of air. Energy is neither created or destroyed, but constantly transformed. Absolutely, positively. All day long. All day long, we transform and redistribute the energy, moving energy, especially when you are naturally an alchemist. When alchemy comes to you naturally, when you're transforming energies, when you transforming thoughts, when you making something out of nothing, alchemy. Energy manifests itself through spirit, and spirit manifests itself through matter. Spirit and matter are both modes of the same reality. Absolutely. Because to be alive in this physical, the spirit must be present. The spirit got to be there. There must be breath animating the body. Breath animates the body. Breath, prana, life force, energy. And that's why in the Bible it states that he spoke the word. That thought almost left. It almost flee. They tried to flee with. I grabbed that motherfucker. Yes, the spirit is the breath. Spirit, breath. What are you doing with your energy on a day-to-day basis? Are you moving your energy? Are you clearing your energy? Is it stuck? Is it stagnant? Is it stale? What are you doing to cleanse and call back your energy to you? Are you thinking about what you can do to call your energy back to you, to make your energy yours again? Is that a thought in your mind? Is that something that's even important to you? Your energy? Is energy even... Do you think about energy outside of just thinking that it takes energy to power your house and power your car? And you think about energy like that? Or you just think of it as like, ooh, I'm tired, I ain't got no energy? Do you realize energy is spiritual? Even in the scientific nature of it, it's spiritual. If for scientists to be such atheists, I don't understand how science can be so closely related to spirituality without y'all being aware. Spirit said that this needs a collective card. Pull a card. Spirit said that this reading is random, but you better be ready. Balance forces. Balance forces. You got to understand that the forces are energy. Our energy. It was a one card thing. Need not pull anymore. Thank you, Spirit. Don't need to pull anymore. Just to clarify that, I just put that back up, put that on the bottom of the deck, but that's what was there. Life force energy was there on the bottom of the deck. Top and bottom energy is aligned. Thank you, Spirit. It's important that we think logically and believe positively, because if you just take everything that you are given and don't question it and don't try and do any type of homework to get an understanding, you just take it off of face value and believe it, you are easily swayed. And you ain't got all the answers, Sway. You ain't got all the answers, Sway. That's funny. Got the answers, Sway. How comfortable are you with you? How comfortable are you with you? Are you one of those people that say they don't like to look in the mirror because when they look in the mirror too long, they start to get weird? Are you one of those people who can't go and sit and have a meal by themselves? Who can't sit and talk to themselves? You think it's crazy when you talk to yourself? Well, let me tell you something, my friend. My friend, it's crazy to sit and talk to people and tell people your problems. It's crazy. Because ultimately, you are putting your shit off on other people, and I'm the type of person who don't give nobody fuel to work with. I won't add fuel to my own fire. I ain't gonna allow nobody or nothing else outside of me to have control over me. Sound kind of egoish, but you know, gotta drive the point home. Gotta drive the point home. Ooh, point was made. The point was not driven home right there. I ain't like that. Feathered friend here. Hello, beautiful. Pay attention to your feathered friends and pay attention to the furry ones. That's purity, clarity. Don't be afraid to transmute anything you felt. Don't be afraid to do what make you feel good. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Fuck being afraid. Fuck is you scared for? Fuck fear, man. Chuck fear a fat one. Chuck fear a fat one. Get a move on. You got shit to do, people to see, things to get done, places to be. Fuck fear, man.